Florida, USA, October 10, 2024.
Так вот, спасательдер биринчи этаждагыларды куткарууга келип жатыр. Мынандай машиналармен қазір.
Alright, it's 1 a.m. and I am outside Tampa General Hospital and the seawall is holding strong. Love that. God bless all these.
Hurricane Milton moved through Florida early Thursday after slamming into the state as a Category 3 storm, leaving millions of people without power and causing multiple flooding and tornadoes. By Thursday morning, more than 2.9 million people were experiencing power outages, according to Power Outage US, a service that tracks disruptions. In Hillsborough County alone, more than 500,000 outages were logged. It was the worst affected area, where flooding reported in many areas. In Sarasota County, there were 236,000 outages, and in neighboring Manatee County, 224,000.
Суу кай жерден келет деп сурап аткандарга билдин келет.
Oh, that's deep. Nah, that's deep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Significant disruptions to services were recorded in more than 30 Florida counties. A 5 a.m. advisory from the National Hurricane Center said Milton was moving off Florida's eastern coast, but was still producing damaging hurricane-force winds and heavy rainfall in east-central Florida. One social media user in Tampa Bay described the worst flooding in 2024, and they watching power go out over chunks of the city. Many buildings was affected were reported in the hours after the storm hit the Sunshine State. The National Water Prediction Service said that several rivers in and around the Tampa Bay area reach major flooding status.
Так, всем привет. Енді оянып атып, сағат 8 болып жатыр. Машинаның бәрі батып кетіпті.
Bands of heavy rain containing strong wind gusts are spreading across parts of the state, as shown in the radar snapshot in meteorologist website. Extremely dangerous flash flooding from rainfall along Interstate 4. The hurricane have gusted up to 115 miles per hour in Egmont Channel and Sarasota. The wind also gusted 93 miles per hour in Tampa and 90 miles per hour in Venice. St. Petersburg's Tropicana Field and several cranes in downtown have taken serious damage. To the east, Orlando International has recorded a wind gust to 86 miles per hour and flooding in many areas. As dawn broke Thursday, officials repeated that the danger had not passed. Storm surge warnings were issued for much of the east-central coast of Florida and northward into Georgia, and tropical storm warnings were in place along the coast into South Carolina. Officials in the hard-hit Florida counties of Hillsborough, Pinellas, Sarasota and Lee urged people to stay home, warning of downed power lines, trees in roads, blocked bridges and flooding. Just inland from Tampa, the flooding in Plant City was absolutely staggering, according City Manager Bill McDaniel. Emergency crews rescued 35 people overnight, said McDaniel, who estimated the city had received 13.5 inches of rain.
Here's the other side. Look. Oh my goodness.
Milton is accelerating east-northeastward across central Florida and will be in the Atlantic by sunrise Thursday morning. It is currently located in the Orlando metro area. A flash flood emergency is in effect for Pasco, Hillsborough and Polk counties, including Lakeland, Winter Haven and Wesley Chapel. So far, 8 to 12 inches of rain have fallen. 17 inches of rain has fallen across southern Pinellas County, coastal Hillsborough County and western Manatee County. St. Petersburg, Florida, reported more than 5 inches of rain in just 1 hour, along with a gust to 90 miles per hour in that hour. Parts of downtown Tampa and St. Petersburg have flooded due to as much as 19 inches of rain. Tampa broke its monthly rainfall record in just 1 day by receiving over 13 inches of rain. Waist-deep water has been reported in Tampa due to rainfall-driven flooding. Water levels rose near Sarasota. A storm surge of 6 feet has been recorded from Naples to Charlotte Harbor, with more inundation likely occurring in Manatee and Sarasota counties. Water levels fell by around 5 feet at the top of Tampa Bay due to blowout winds, while the mouth of Tampa Bay saw a climb in water levels by 2 feet. Naples saw a storm surge of 6 feet.
Матча жинап жатыр. Қазір кажется боуттармен келетін сияқты.
Yeah, this is crazy. Completely flooded. Storm surge is nuts.
Before Milton even made landfall, heavy rain and tornadoes lashed parts of southern Florida Wednesday morning, with conditions deteriorating throughout the day. One twister touched down in the lightly populated Everglades. A parent tornado hit in Fort Myers, snapping tree limbs and tearing a gas station's canopy to shreds. The Spanish Lakes Country Club near Fort Pierce, on Florida's Atlantic coast, was hit particularly hard, with homes destroyed and some residents killed. About 125 homes were destroyed before the hurricane came ashore, the director of the Florida Division of Emergency Management. About 90 minutes after making landfall, Milton was downgraded to a Category 2 storm. By early Thursday, the hurricane was a Category 1 storm with maximum sustained winds of about 85 miles per hour, 135 kilometers per hour, and leaving the state near Cape Canaveral. A storm surge warning stretches along Florida's Gulf Coast from Flamingo northward to the Onclot River, including Charlotte Harbor and Tampa Bay.